Hey guys, I'm Natalie. Welcome to today's low impact, full body, high intensity workout. Today's an all standing workout, so you won't need a floor mat, just a set of 2 hand weights. And we're going to be focusing on the core. So it's still a full body workout. We're still doing a lot of arms, shoulders, quads, glutes, but we're focusing a lot on the core, especially the internal and the external obliques, which are responsible for rotating the body, and the transverse abdominis, which wraps around the center of the body. So we're not focusing so much on the rectus abdominis, which is the 6-pack and responsible for this movement. We're really focusing on these rotating movements today. So let's start with our 2-minute warm-up. Face the feet out to the corners of the room, and then start with a little squat tap. And guys, let's set up our form. Pull yourself up through the crown of the head, a nice long tall torso, and let's engage that core. We're going to be working it a lot today. So I want you to brace the abs. So you're not sucking the belly button in, but you're holding everything nice and tight, like someone's going to punch you in the belly button. So let's do little jabs to the front, and imagine that one of these is going to hit you in the tummy. So you're holding everything nice and firm, and that awesome, strong, engaged core is keeping the torso long and tall. So it's supporting a really long, tall spine and posture. Let's do a few more for 3, 2, and 1. Turn it into cross-body hooks. Engage the core, engage the abs. Let the abs help throw these punches and control those arms. For 3, 2, and 1. Turn it into upper hooks, I should say. So come a little bit lower in that squat tap, and then you're punching up into that imaginary punching bag. Keep the core engaged. I'm going to remind you the whole time we're working out today. For 3, 2, and 1. Keep this wide stance. Reach side to side on the inside of the feet, stretching out those inner thighs. Torso long and tall while you're pivoting forward. Let's do a few more here, guys. For 3, 2, and 1. Shuffle on the spot. I'm going to show you the first move. 2 hand weights. You're going to start, roll the shoulders back and down. Start with the lateral raise, palms facing down. Side lunge, knee to elbow, side lunge, lateral raise as you step together. So down, across, down, together. So working those obliques by bringing the knee and the elbow towards the center plane. Here we go. Side lunge, knee to elbow, side lunge, together. As you stand up and do that lateral raise, engage the core. Imagine there's a book on top of your head now. And so you really want to have a nice long tall torso as you stand, letting the core pull your body up. So other side, down, knee to elbow, down. Engage the core even here. Here we go. Side lunge, knee to elbow, and then stand. Making sure when you're bringing the knee towards the center and the elbow towards the center, mine aren't touching, that you're keeping your torso long and tall, so you don't need to crunch the body over to get there. All right, guys, starting an overhead press. Step squat, knee to elbow, step squat, together. The feet are facing forward. Here we go. Step squat, knee to elbow, and together. Same style of movement, but coming at it from a different angle. So just bring the elbow, your left elbow, across towards your right knee. 2, 1. So I'll show you on the other side. So you're bringing it across the body, but you're not crunching over to get there. You're just rotating this right elbow. Here we go. Squat. Bring it over and together. Keep the core engaged as you stand and do that overhead press to help control the weights and keep the torso long and tall. A few more. 2, 1. Starting a wide V. Down, reach, down. Stand and squeeze with an arm push. So squat and reach across. Here we go. Squat, reach, squat, arm push as you stand and squeeze those glutes and engage the core. So this is also a core move. Core and core. So engage those abs, back is long and tall, and squeeze the glutes, squeeze. I'll show you on the other side. So squat, reach across, squat, and squeeze. When you squeeze the glutes, you're also recruiting the core. Squat, reach across, stand and squeeze. As you do that stand and squeeze, you're doing an arm push and engaging the abs. Back long and tall and across. Squeeze it and reach and squeeze. Maintain this wide stance. You're going to pivot across, up, and then switching knee and arm. Here we go. Reach across, overhead press with the knee up, across and up. Reach across and up. Just being very gentle, pushing the weight out, not throwing it out. Push it and knee up. 2, 1, other side. So reaching across and then knee up with an overhead press. Get ready. Reaching to your left. Reach, knee up. So I promised, full body workout. We're working quads and glutes, arms and shoulders, and core. This is a core move. A few more, guys. 2, 1. Grab a drink. One hand weight. Right arm bent, left leg. Kick the butt, knee to elbow. Kick and knee. You're just giving this guy a little squeeze behind the body. Here we go. Kick, knee to elbow. Back stays long and tall, so don't crunch over to bring the knee and the elbow together. Just bring them towards the center. Working this right shoulder, kick and bring it across. And working the abs. Other side. Yeah, I felt that. So kick and then bring it across. Keep the back long and tall. No hunching over. Here we go. Pull and across. Just a little move with that left arm. Working this left shoulder. Just a little squeeze behind and squeeze. Working the shoulder and the upper back. 2, 1. All right, guys. Weight in the right hand, left leg. Tap it back with a tricep extension and then knee to elbow. Tap it back, knee to elbow. Tap it back, knee to elbow. Here we go. Tap it, knee to elbow. Working the core. The balance requires the core muscles. Again, don't worry about bringing the knee and the elbow touching each other. Just bring them towards the midplane. Tapping this left foot back. 2, 1. I'll show you on the other side. So tapping it back with a tricep extension. Arm stays close to the body and then up. Tap it and up. Tap it. Right leg taps back. Tap it back and up. Squeeze that left arm back in that tricep extension. Palm is facing in. Squeeze it all the way up. Get into that tricep. Keep the torso long and tall, even while you pivot forward and up, forward and up. All right, guys, V with your feet. Shoulders back and down, arms out in front. Step to a plie squat. Knee up, plie squat together. Figure 8 with the arms. Figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8. So you're drawing this nice figure 8 in front of you, doing a plie squat for inner thigh and booty, but this figure 8 is controlled by your core. Other side, left side. Plie squat, knee up, plie squat together, drawing a figure 8 in front of you. Squat, knee up, squat together. Keep that figure 8 nice and tight. Squat, knee up, squat together. This is challenging the core because the weight is throwing you off balance. All right, guys, grab the weight with both hands. Rear lunge, knee up. You're gonna do a deep row and a row like you're in a canoe. Here we go. Knee to knee or hip to hip. Coming into a rear lunge, stepping back with your left leg, bring your left knee close to the ground, and then sweep by one hip and the other. Hip to hip, 2, 1. I'll show you on the other side. So bring that knee back, 2 right angles. We're going from hip to hip. Right leg stepping back. Here we go. Hip to hip. If you don't have the balance, you can just tap the foot. You're still getting this really good core challenge by doing this kind of exaggerated figure 8 or a canoe row with the weight. Well done, guys. Grab a drink. Back to 2 hand weights. So back to the start, guys. Palms facing down, shoulders back and down. Side lunge, knee to elbow, side lunge together. So we're doing this knee to elbow, but the back stays long and tall. Here we go. Side lunge, knee to elbow, side lunge together. So keep the back tall. Don't hunch over. No need to get it over there. Just focus on bringing the knee across and the elbow across. Working the oblique muscles. Of course, also working the shoulders, inner thigh, booty. Side lunge, knee to elbow, side lunge together. And when you stand, engage the abs. Here we go. Side, knee to elbow, side, engage the abs. So making sure that the core is supporting a nice long, tall posture as you come back to the starting position here. 2, 1. Okay, similar move. Step squat, knee to elbow, step squat together. So you can exaggerate, bringing that elbow across a little bit more. Squat across, squat together. So really bringing that left elbow towards that right knee, but don't over rotate. So there's no need to rotate the torso. Just keep the shoulders facing forward and bring that elbow across. So I'll show you on the other side. So down. You don't need to rotate. You just need to bring that elbow as far across as you can while the shoulders are facing the front. Squat across, squat together. Same concept. You engage the core as you stand with that overhead press. Letting the core help maintain an awesome posture. 2, 1. Wide stance. Squat across, squat, stand and squeeze. Here we go. Squat, reach across, stand and squeeze, sorry. Front raise, front push. Reach across and a front push. Sitting back into the squat and then working the core here and here. 2, 1. So I really want you to sit back into it. Knees behind toes. So it's not up and down. Sit back and then reach across. Here we go. Sit back, reach left, stand and squeeze with an arm push. And squeeze the glutes. Try and also brace those abs. 5 seconds. 2, 1. All right, guys. We're going to pivot down and then knee up and arm up. Pivot to your right. Nice wide stance. Feet out to the corners of the room. Here we go. Pivot across, knee up. Pivot, knee up. Just using the core to help control the weights and the torso, but working shoulders and arms and lower body. 2, 1. All right, sneaky way to get full body workout here. Reach across and then knee up, arm up. So you're swiveling down to your left, down, knee up, arm up. Swivel across and a knee. Guys, let the core help control the torso and the weights. A few more. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Grab a drink, guys. 1 hand weight, 1 round to go. Right arm, left leg. Kick the butt, bring the knee and the elbow towards the midplane, but again, no crunching, and just a little movement of the arm. Here we go, butt kick, knee to elbow, back long and tall. Pretend like you've got a book on your head, like a ballerina. And then really squeezing this right shoulder, squeeze it and squeeze it. You're gonna feel your shoulders today. Other side. Don't hunch them, they're backing down. Just a little move. This leg, squeeze and across. Squeeze the shoulder. And then just trying to bring the right heel towards the right glute. Back tall. Get that book on your head. A few more seconds. 2, 1. All right, guys. We're doing that tap back, knee to elbow, tap back. Trying to keep the arm close to the body, palm facing in. Tap it back, tap and up, tap and up. And again, knee and elbow just coming towards the center. Mine aren't touching because my back is staying long and tall. Focus on that tricep, squeeze it up and squeeze it up. Other side. Squeeze it, squeeze it, and squeeze it. Here we go. Tap it back and then draw the knee and the elbow up in front of the body. But don't forget about that tricep. Squeeze it back and squeeze. We are on the home stretch, guys. 2 more sets of moves to go. 2, 1. Shoulders back and down, arm up in front, plie squat, knee up, plie squat together, drawing a beautiful figure 8 in front of you. Figure 8. So plie squat, knee up, plie squat together. The plie squat 4, glutes and inner thigh. And of course, working the core. Because we're moving it around, the core has to work a little bit more to stabilize the torso. It's a sneaky little core move. Get ready, plie squat. Down, up, down, together. Holding that weight out in front of your body, drawing a nice little tight figure 8. Controlling it all with this core. 2, a pretend one. Right leg forward, left leg going back. Sweep and sweep. We're doing this really exaggerated figure 8. Get ready. Rear lunge, knee up, or rear lunge, tap. Keeping the core engaged. We're throwing ourselves off balance again with this weight, making this right leg work harder, but making the core work too. 2, 1. Other side. So stepping back, it's a rear lunge, 2 right angles, the hips not open, and then across and across. Right leg goes back, back and tap, or back and knee up. This one's a tricky one for balance. So if you just need to tap that foot, that is fine. You're still getting the benefit of the rear lunge and the challenge of the torso. 2, 1. Guys, you are done. Grab a drink, well done. Let's step. Actually, let's do 3 big arm circles up and back. For 1, 2, 3. Grab the hands and pull them back, just moving the feet around. Let's cool down a little bit. Switch which hand is on top, opening up that chest and the arms, still moving the legs around a little bit. And while we're here, let's also stretch the quads, just keeping you on your toes by mixing the stretch up today. Trying to keep the knees together, pressing out against this right hand with the right foot, opening up this, your right quad, shake it out. Other side, grabbing that foot, holding onto something if you need to, pressing out through this left hip, really feeling that stretch in that quad, pressing out against this hand. Shake it out. Okay, let's do the hips. Right leg comes forward, left leg goes back. Feet are both facing the front. Straight left leg, bent right leg. Bring your left arm up in front of the body, catch it with the right, and breathe into that hip as you continue to sit back into this stretch, pushing back through that left hip and opening it up. Right, left arm comes up, reach down the center of your back, press down on the elbow with your right hand, and very gently stretching over to the right side of your body, if that feels comfortable for you. Back to center, pivoting this back foot so it's now perpendicular, front hand on the front thigh, reaching the back hand up and over the body and looking up under your left armpit and trying not to get that shoulder up to the ear, keep it back and down, stretching the arm away, coming back to center, switching sides. Step the right foot back, front leg's bent, back leg straight, stretching through this right hip, breathing oxygen into that hip, opening it up. So important to have nice open hips. Bring your right arm up in front of the body, catch it with the left, breathe into that right shoulder as you continue to press back through that right foot and open up that hip. The right arm comes up, reach down the center of the back, press down on the elbow with your left hand, very gently leaning over the left side of your body. So if you've got tight hip flexors, it can cause lower back issues, it can cause a lot of pain around or tight glutes as well. Back to the center, pivot this back foot, and then bring your front hand on the front quad or bring your forearm on that thigh, and then reaching up and over, keeping the shoulder back and down so it's not hunching up to your ear, reaching that hand away from that back foot, coming back up to center, shake it all out. Guys, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much for working out with me. I hope you liked this standing core routine, focusing on the internal and the external obliques and the transverse abdominis. If you have any requests, if you'd like to see anything else, let me know, and I hope to see you next time.